AB.
Galanis, he scored! Now Patrick throws his stick. Oh, he's upset.
Dear Braden Town, you have been good to me. You kept your word and got me through these years. All I ask is that you'll be there when I return. From NSL to Lakewood's Field, this is our town. This is who we're meant to be. This is our town, where our roots have grown so deep. This is our town. This is where we're meant to be. This is our town. We'll keep coming back because dear Braden Town, as the city sleeps the night, you found us hiding out under parking garage lights. And you know you'll find us here when we return. This is our town. This is our town. This is our town. This is our as I gently close my eyes, I hear you whisper softly as we continue our goodbyes. And all I ask is that you'll be there when I return.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the City Council. I will be short and brief. I realize this is a big decision, and I realize the council has had a lot of information to deal with, a lot of questions. This is a deal that started basically 17 months ago. That was presented to me, and we've worked on it for a long time. 3 brief points. Number 1, it's hockey. It's National Hockey League. It's the sport. It's a wonderful sport. It has a tendency to unite people both here in Glendale and throughout the entire valley. It's something that more and more kids will play. More and more kids will get involved. Ice rinks that exist hopefully will continue to grow, and there will be new sheets of ice that have already gone in, and possibly in Glendale and other places that can happen as well. It's a natural, logical byproduct of having a major league sport in a community, and hopefully things can go from there. The arena is my second point. It's a beautiful arena. It was well done. I admire the city of Glendale, excuse me, a few years ago for building it, for providing it, for going after a team, for having a place for people to gather, to watch hockey and the concerts. And the good news, there's some very good concerts that are coming up, that are coming to Glendale. It's a very positive thing. It's gone through a tough time. The mall has gone through a tough time. One of the things that the arena does is it provides jobs, a number of jobs during the course of the year. It also provides both full-time and full-time part-time jobs. And in some cases, somewhere between 800 and 1,000 people that come and work there on a nightly basis to make sure that the operation runs and runs well. It can be an economic driver. I'm fairly certain, excuse me, that not only in this city, but every city, that every restaurant, many of the hotels know exactly what events are going to be in the arena, when they're going to be there, what time they start, what type of crowd is expected, because it's a big part of their business success. And it's probably one of the reasons why the city of Glendale decided to put this arena here. Now, it's been a difficult go. And it certainly, as I mentioned earlier, had its ups and downs. At the end of the day, I think the goal of this partnership between the Coyotes and the owners of the Coyotes and the city of Glendale is to help make not only the mall, but also the city more money, help be an economic driver, work together, and be a good partner. I think the third thing is the city itself. The city has taken a chance. The city has had some big decisions to make. 2008 caused a lot of problems, not only here in this valley, especially in this valley, but throughout the country. And I think we're just now recovering from that in some ways. I know we have terms such as fiscal cliff and other things coming up, but in regards to what's going on here, I think the idea is the city is trying to count its costs, look at the potential revenue, see what's on the horizon, see what has to be taken care of, what has a chance to grow, what has a chance to produce more revenue, and what has a chance to maybe get Glendale through this. I think that's part of the reason, and I said it the last time I was here, and I'll say it again. The Major League franchise has a very strong obligation to be a partner with the city where it resides. That's something I take very seriously. That's something I believe in. And that's the reason why when Mr. Skeet called and said, we need to talk, that we have eliminated $30 million in costs from the first 5 years of this deal. So hopefully on the short run, we'll allow the city of Glendale, which, by the way, is a very good, great city, 230-odd thousand citizens who care about their city, who want it to be successful, and we want to be a part of that success. But I say all of that to say this: I respect your decision. I respect whatever it is you have to go through, the due diligence you need to do to get to what you hope and believe is the correct answer. That really, in some ways, obviously impacts us, obviously impacts me, but I also respect and understand that you have a decision to make. You probably know which way I would like that decision to go. I do care about the Coyotes. It was fun last spring, you have to agree. Nobody played the LA Kings any tougher than the Phoenix Coyotes. Nobody clap. But I do think, or it is important to me, that you understand that I respect that you have a big decision to make. And whichever way you go, I will respect that. If you go to continue with the Coyotes being here, this major league team will work with its partner, the city, to try to help the city overcome some of the obstacles they need to overcome in the short term to work together in a positive alliance, which I truly believe is the best way that professional teams should work with their community. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, before you go away, there may be some questions for
Right.
you. No, I do. I have 3 questions that have been that I have been asked to ask you by citizens of Glendale.
Okay.
Okay. The last time you were here, I asked you who are your investors, and you declined to answer. Will you tell us tonight who your investors are?
No, I will not.
Okay. There is a strong feeling around the community. I don't know if you call it a rumor or belief or what it is, but there's a very strong feeling that current and or former Glendale employees will be on your staff or be affiliates according to the term used in this agreement. Can you verify if that is accurate?
I do not understand the question.
Are you planning on hiring current or former City of Glendale employees to manage this deal once it's completed?
Current or former? I'm not aware of what you're talking about.
Do you understand?
I do
Coyotes
understand the
Forever?
question.
Okay.
Now, that could be very broad, and I may not be going broad enough.
Maybe ones that you've been working with closely.
Oh, no.
Okay. No what?
No, I'm not.
Okay. And then the third thing is when you're going to close the purchase.
Well, we needed to wait for this meeting, and then we're going to work with the NHL to go as quickly as we possibly can. I don't have a definitive date because there's another obstacles to get through. We couldn't really go forward until we knew whether or not that the city council would vote to accept this deal. We will then, as I've said last time, we will then move as quickly as we can to work with the NHL to make sure that they want to know. They'll want to know what the lease is. We would now have a lease. We would then talk with them and put it on a schedule that would close as quickly as possible.
And you can't give us an estimate now.
No, I could probably, hopefully, in 30 to 60 days.
Okay. I actually have messages on my phone
Yes.
from a year ago, not from you, but from one of our negotiators saying he has the money, he's closing the deal. He has the money, closing the deal. Month after month after month. Has the money, he's closing the deal. What can you say to that? Do you have
when
the money?
When it's time to present the money and close the deal, we will do so. We've not had the opportunity yet to do that.
Then why was the negotiator for the city of Glendale telling me it was all done and you had the money and you were going to close the deal?
Well, you said a year ago?
Oh, it's gone. It's gone through months.
We didn't
months
have a
and
lease until June the 8th of
Okay,
2012.
and then from then on-
And then from 2012 to now, as we moved and said that we were prepared to go forward, then I got a call from Mr. Skeet that said that we needed to renegotiate.
So all of the messages that were before June of 2012 were not accurate.
No, I'm not saying that.
Well,
I'm saying that we couldn't go forward until we had a lease.
but when I have messages that say he has the money, he's closing the deal, he didn't say based on a lease.
Okay. Well, first of all, I didn't send that message.
I know that.
Okay.
I'm saying
So
that.
secondly, I would have been prepared to answer that in a very fair and honest way.
Okay. Thank you.